What happens when you open a Coca-Cola bottle in space? Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a fizzy, explosive, and downright fascinating question. What would happen if you opened a Coca-Cola bottle in space? Spoiler alert, it's not as simple as you might think. So grab a drink, maybe not a Coke for this one, and let's blast off into the science of space and soda. To understand what happens to a Coca-Cola bottle in space, we need to talk about pressure. Here on Earth, our atmosphere exerts about 14.7 pounds per square inch of pressure on everything, including your soda bottle. But in space, there's zero pressure. It's a complete vacuum. Now, a sealed Coca-Cola bottle is designed to hold pressure, specifically the carbon dioxide gas that makes your drink fizzy. But in space, the lack of external pressure means the gas inside the bottle is pushing way harder against the walls. And guess what? The bottle can't handle it. Boom! The bottle explodes, sending shards of glass or plastic flying. But that's just the beginning. Let's talk about what happens to the liquid inside. Here's where things get really weird. In space, liquids don't behave the way they do on Earth. When you open that Coke bottle, the liquid inside would start boiling, even though space is freezing cold. That's because in a vacuum, liquids boil at much lower temperatures. The lack of pressure allows the molecules to escape as gas. But at the same time, space is incredibly cold, around minus 270 degrees Celsius or minus 454 degrees Fahrenheit. So the vaporized liquid would almost instantly freeze into tiny ice crystals. Imagine this, a cloud of frozen Coca-Cola particles sparkling like diamonds in the sunlight. It's both beautiful and bizarre. But what if the bottle didn't explode right away? What would happen to it over time? Well, space isn't exactly a friendly place. The bottle would be bombarded by cosmic radiation and micrometeoroids, tiny particles traveling at insane speeds. Over time, the plastic or glass would become brittle and start to break apart, and if there's any liquid left, it would slowly sublimate, turning directly from ice into gas without becoming a liquid again. Eventually, the Coca-Cola bottle would be reduced to nothing more than space dust. A fizzy tragedy, but a reminder of just how harsh the space environment can be. Now I know what you're thinking, can we test this on Earth? Well, not exactly, but we can simulate some of the effects using a vacuum chamber. If you've ever seen those videos of soda bottles exploding in a vacuum, you'll get a small taste of what happens in space. Of course, it's not the same as being in space, but it's still pretty cool to watch. If you want to try this at home, just make sure you're doing it safely, and maybe wear goggles. So there you have it. Opening a Coca-Cola bottle in space is a messy, explosive, and downright fascinating process. It's a perfect example of how the laws of physics can turn something as simple as a soda bottle into a cosmic spectacle. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss out on more mind-blowing science content. And let me know in the comments, what other everyday objects would you like to see tested in space? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.